modern science versus Vedic Vigyan. Things we neglect are the things which we require the most. Life is meant to be lived, and it is meant to be enhanced with the correct means of tools and factors. I, Chetna Sharma, would now like to bring up an insightful discussion on the topic: do we need to balance and limit the uses of modern science in the power it holds? Science in itself is an art that expresses itself through with extraordinary inventions. Both science and art are the progress to understand and observe the human world. Methods might be different of both, but the destination is the same. Our human brain comprises of two hemispheres. You must be familiar with them. The first hemisphere is the left hemisphere, which is dedicated towards the logical reasoning, practical concepts like math, science, etc. Whereas the second hemisphere is dedicated, which is the second hemisphere, is the right hemisphere, so it is dedicated towards the emotions, art, creativity, music, and whatnot. We humans in our daily life use both of them intentionally or unintentionally in our work. But there were some well-known individuals who used both of them intentionally. He was a famous physicist and a well-famous achiever in science who was known for his love of violin and who also gave us the general theory of relativity. Can you guess who he was? We all are familiar with him, yes. Leonardo da Vinci, the greatest artist of scientists, once said, to develop a mind, one for sure needs to understand the art of science and the science of art. In our current field, in our current world, we see multiple achievements in field of science. If I talk in particular in fields of astronomy, our country Bharat has recently landed on a moon south pole, which no one has ever succeeded to be there. You must know about it. If I talk about in fields of smart technology, day by day some new inventions and developments are being made, which are making our lives easier and easier, which we agree to. AI, which is the branch of computer science, has a lot of information and a lot of developments which humans in past years could not even imagine that it could have given us till now. Ranging from smart house equipment to smart cities to smart schools and even self-driven cars which are fully autonomous, like Tesla. And your virtual assistant, Alexa and Google Assistant, which we all use in our daily life and our phones are also available. Also, humanoid robots like Sophia are some well-known examples. Every day, some new inputs are being made into AI, and they are self-intriguing. In future, AI and smart technology are said to be dominated, where the inputs of humans will be enhanced, only will be limited to just enhancing these machines. Well, after these small talks, I want to attract your attention towards the question: why we need machines? Answer is simple: to make our lives better, easier, fun, and comfortable. Well, in our current world, to make machines, we are somehow destroying the environment and making the machines more than the actual limit they are required. Well, it's a harsh reality. And if we are reducing and harming the nature, we are just reducing our lifeline. So, in the end, for whom are we creating the machines? This is the question. For example, the Russian-Ukraine war, which we all know about recently, we have read in articles about it and newspapers, led to a severe harm and damage to the environment and to the localized people living there. In Chile, 65% of water is reduced in the areas because of the extractions of lithium. Often the people get into clashes with the industrial workers and suffer. Most of the children cry there. So many floods in North India, which we all have experienced and even talked about with each other, was why? Because of the moisture in hilly area linked to the human activities. Is this what a better future we talk about? Where our inputs are just limited to enhancing the machines? Machines are said to have less labor work and they are said to reduce the time a task may require. But if I want to attract your attention towards the question, when I ask my friend or even anybody of us would be asked about a certain occasion, we all say, sorry, I don't have time. Are we just burdening ourselves? Are we just being too greedy that a task which would have required us to complete a task in 2 hours is now taking just 1 hour? help of laptops, tablets, and even mobiles. But are we just burdening ourselves? Where is this time going away? Machines are said to have required less time, but we don't have time. Machines are said to have less labor work, but we always feel tired. Where is this effort going on? At one moment, we also want to enjoy the outputs of machines. We want to enjoy the fruitful outputs, but at the same time, we want to enjoy the nature's beauty. One for sure needs to be put into the limit, and we all know the answer to it. Two benefits, same time, cannot be possible. Same way you cannot feel air in your mouth and laugh at the same time. In the past years, multi-million companies and people in other fields had their eyes on India. Well, why? Because we are a vast knowledge of library from concepts ranging from math, science, literature, art, poem, music, dance, and whatnot. I can go on for hours and hours. But among these concepts, I want to introduce you all to Vedic Vigyan, the Vedic science which our divine Rishi Munis and Gurus have proposed the idea centuries back in comparison to what our current world is still dealing with. With the help of Vedic Vigyan, the path to freedom will be paved from the limitations the modern science is restricted by. Well, why is it important? Why is it important? It will help the current world to cater the traditional linguistics, the information which are actually required in Vedic period in most modern methods. To balance and to limit the uses of modern science and to use and enjoy its output, we need to resort to Vedic Vigyan. You might want to know that how will it help us in current time? Well, I want to tell you about four purposes Vedic Vigyan and Vedas tell us about. These four purposes are Dharma, Arth, Kam, Moksha. Might sound religious, right? But it's logical. So, in our current world, we use just two purposes, which are Arth and Kam, literally meaning as economy and materialistic desire or the work, leaving behind the actual two main important purposes, which are Dharma and Moksha, which are duty and the ultimate goal. If an individual applies these four purposes into his or her life and even to a production of a product, will achieve the ultimate goal. For example, if I take an example of bullock cart, which was used in ancient times and even now, is said to be beneficial. Yes, the duty of this bullock cart was to serve the person, whoever is sitting in it, to make him or her to reach to his or her destination. Duty is served. Now, what is the ultimate goal here? The ultimate goal of the bull is to complete its life cycle and to be buried in the nature. And the ultimate goal of the cart, it is made out of wood, is also said to be buried in the nature. Both of them leading to no harm to nature, and the duty is also served. Isn't it this what we want? Also, Vedic Vigyan Vedas work with respect to the nature. Every action is done in favor of it. And also, addition to this, it works in the benefit of every individual. It is not biased to a certain one. Well, to understand these all information, one for sure needs to understand the formation of the words. Why? Because these words were written in Sanskrit language, in the Vedic time. All these informations. Because why we need to understand the formation? Because many of these words have gone out of formation. Day by day, the meanings have been changing, and even the misconceptions are also flowing among us. Now, you might be curious to know what ways Vedic Vigyan has given us. Well, what I am going to tell you is less compared to what it has actually preserved in it. For example, the Dhanurved, which is the Upaved of Atharved, has the information ranging from archery to warfare. Whereas Atharved has the information from cardiology to pathophysiology. Also the literature Bharati Nadi Dhyanam having the heart description. Also the Vrikshu Ayurveda is the branch of medicine from the ancient time with the addition to Ayurveda, which we all have heard from our elders for sure. Now, Vrikshu Ayurvedam has 12 long chapters in detailed information about the plant's well-being. Pythagoras theorem, we all know for sure. Yes or no? Yes. A square plus b square equals to c square. Well, it was given by Bodhayana. Bodhyana in his Bodhyana Stulba Sutra, in addition to many further mathematical concepts. All of these centuries and thousands of years back. It is very much amazing if you realize it, and it is. On the remarkable achievement of Chandrayaan 3, S. Somnath, the chairman of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, himself said in the interview with Hindustan Times that mathematical concepts, scientific concepts, were first found in Vedas, from concepts of time, aviation, metallurgy, structure of universe, including all. Our scientists have given valuable contributions to science and technology, but it is we humans who have digressed from the actual meaning. And for that, we for sure need to enhance our solutions to face the present problems. We have to take the actions and we have to utilize our priorities, because the things we neglect might be the things which we require the most. A better step towards a better future will enhance our present too. Thank you.